Here we go again, guys, to the next episode of the podcast Casa Italia. And today I have the pleasure of introducing to you my two friends from Serbia, Vuk and Luka. So, guys, I don't know who wants to start, but tell us something about yourself, where you're from, and a brief introduction.
Okay, so
Wanna start, Vuk?
I'll start first. So my name is Vuk, as you know, and we come from Serbia, capital city Belgrade. We had the great opportunity to come here from Serbia, which we play, I can say, semi-professional soccer there. First of all, I don't want to disrespect European soccer, and we're gonna call it football if it's possible.
No, I like it. I like it. I think our friends they will love it as well.
No
So.
football here. No soccer here, my bad. Okay, so football, we play there semi-professional, right?
Yeah.
And then we had a lot of stuff going on over there, and you know, it's not easy to go professional and stuff like that. So we decided to come to America. There's a lot of opportunities. We developed a lot of opportunities here. Doing this, doing that, going to school, meeting new students, meeting new professors, starting to learn new language as well, because English is not spoken at all in Serbia.
Ah.
And yeah, that's my introduction.
Yeah, and then thank you for the invitation. Like you said, guys, my name is Luka, and yeah, like for me, I would call it a crazy thing is that like back home, me and Vuk, as he said, we're from the same city, from the
Okay.
capital. So Belgrade is a pretty big city. It has 3 million people, so it's huge, yeah.
Yeah.
But then like when I came here, like the first person I met, actually at first I met Branko because we had the same fight. But then when we came here, the first person I met was Vuk. And then because obviously he's from Serbia, we got along, started talking, and then we figured out that Vuk actually lives like 5 minutes by car from my home.
And you didn't met each other
You know,
ever.
that like so the thing is like we played against each other back home,
Okay.
but we were never like, let's say, friends. Like I know.
Okay, so the face it looked familiar now at the beginning.
I mean, like I knew him, but I never knew like where is he living. Like I didn't know anything. The only thing I knew about him is that his dad is the best guy to make highlights in Serbia.
No.
And so I basically knew about Vuk, about
What's his Instagram?
yeah. So like it's Murky highlights. So Murky, that's his father.
Yeah.
So I knew Vuk as Murky's son. So for me, the Murky
Okay.
was like person that I know, and Vuk was just like somebody that I
His
know.
son.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he was just there.
So the name of his father like picked before him a little bit. or-
Yeah. And then when we came here, when I realized that it's him, and then when he told me where he lives and everything, for me that was just like you know like
A little creepy.
Yeah.
because like
No.
and the thing is like we ended up in the same school, we came together, like everything, like guys, like you know like how many options you had to like this school, that school, you could go there, and then just from the whole America.
Yeah, what are the odds to
Yeah.
end up in the same
The
school
odds-
with a guy that lives like
Yeah,
5 minutes?
yeah.
Before actually coming here, I didn't even know anything in America. Like I just had an agent who was
Same.
looking for school for me. We actually have a same agent now. And
Yeah.
who was looking at school for me, and this school popped up, this school that, D1, NAA. But I didn't know anything. I just said I want to sign with Life University. Then as soon as I signed with him, the contract, as soon as I signed, the agent told me there is one Serbian guy over there already, which was Zakaria
Yeah.
keeper, and then 2 more coming, Branko and Luka, and that's how we met here actually.
And that was the beginning of the Serbian dynasty.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, so like for 18, 19 years we were living 5 minutes from each other, never like met, and then now for 3 years we live like the same-
24/7.
like 24/7. And he's with me, like we never divide. Like I mean, it's just like I don't know, it's just crazy. But like,
What that's like.
yeah,
No, I really believe in coincidences.
Yeah.
There are not really coincidences, but they're meant to be. So,
I think everything's meant to be.
and
That's
so
meant to be, that's meant to be.
just to give a context to who's watching us, like how long have you been living in the USA, and if you just got here in Atlanta, Marietta, or if you traveled other school.
So basically, like as I said, like our agent was finding a lot of schools for us, but then I had a video call with Coach Alex, and I like Coach. I liked everything he told me. I like the facilities, everything that I saw in pictures. So I was like, obviously scholarship played a big role there. So I was like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go there. So in 2023, both me and him, we came here, and since then we never left. And now in less than a month, we're both gonna graduate here. So yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, the time just flew by. Because when I say we came 3 years ago, for me that's just
That's not real.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like it might be like a year and a half, no more than that, and then just the amount of people that came and left, and the amount of people we met and everything is just like ridiculous. But I mean, I love it.
And we were expecting 4 years of school.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when you come, you don't know what's quarter, you don't know what's this.
Yeah, how the
you don't
system
know how
is,
the
yeah.
system works.
Nothing.
I was even, I can say a little scared of, so I've never spoken English before, right? And coming here, I remember, you know Bruno, right?
I
The
think-
Brazilian guy from my first year.
Yeah, I think I met you one time.
I think he meant. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. He was living door next to me in the commons, and then I remember my first day in the commons. He knocked on my door in the morning and he said, "You want to go get a breakfast?" And I answered in Serbian because I was confused. I didn't even know how to answer, what to say. You know, like he was totally crazy. Then when I arrived, when I landed, actually, you know, women's coach Meg,
Yeah.
she picked me up and she drove me back to the commons, which she's from England, right?
Okay.
She speaks a lot. She has London accent. I didn't understand any single word. I was like, what? And then first guy who met me here, he was Calvin.
Another guy that has just a little accent, eh?
Even
Right.
crazier than her.
Brighton. He was from Brighton.
Yeah. And then how the times go, you know, you are smoothly with it and stuff.
Yeah, just take a little bit. No, I remember as Tommaso told me, many of us just got here and it feels like you're left alone in a road and you have to figure
Like you're
out.
dropped.
Yeah.
Basically, like, yeah, I mean, it's a crazy thing. I mean, he said, like, Serbian is barely spoken in Serbia. Okay, now it's getting, like, better.
Okay.
But, like, the time we came, like, okay, I couldn't understand people, but I was really...
Speaking.
Not just me. Even, okay, Branko was good at English.
Yeah, Branko was
But me and
Okay.
Vuk, we were pretty bad.
Struggling, bro.
We were struggling. Like, I couldn't understand people, but for me to talk it was really hard because what I would do, like, whatever you tell me in English, I would translate it in Serbian.
Yes, thinking in Serbian
So I think in
and
Serbian what I'm gonna tell you, and then like when I think, okay, I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna translate it in my head from Serbian to English, and then that English was horrible, and then like people were struggling to speak with me. I mean, I was also struggling, especially like my roommate Cesar.
yeah.
Cesar is from Zimbabwe, so his first language is also English. So my and Cesar's conversation for like first month or two were just, they were not even conversation, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Like I was trying to like, you know, I was trying my best. I was showing my hands. I was doing the Google Translate everything. But like by the time it adds up, and like there's no way you don't learn it because everybody around you is speaking it. But for me, the biggest problem was, so I never had a class in English. Okay, I had English in Serbian, but like
Basics.
basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Talking on English
But-
and everything.
My first class ever was psychology.
Okay.
I didn't even know psychology and math.
Maybe I'm telling you right now. I remember like it was yesterday. I was sitting in a classroom. Professor started talking about it, like you know the terminology from psychology and everything. I was sitting down there and I was thinking in my head, where am I? What I'm gonna do? Like, because that for me, like I didn't understand anything. Like I was struggling with English, but also like when you start reading psychology terminology,
no.
like I don't understand anything. And next to me was a guy from Netherlands. His English was good, but he looked at me and he was like, man, I don't understand anything. I was like,
No, nothing.
But
you don't understand anything, then what am I supposed to say?
I think a lot of guys that maybe are like they're thinking on doing the same journey that we're doing now, and maybe they're still home and they ask themselves, how can I do with English? No, I think they would be like happy to hear that everyone starts from a very low level and then.
It's the same like in Italy. You don't speak English.
Yes, but
Like I know Italians, they are really bad in English.
Yes.
Serbian, because we don't speak English. Or
yes, no, maybe you just do it in class, you do grammar,
Yeah,
and then you don't practice it. So maybe you have a little vocabulary, but then when you are in the real world and people talking English with their accent pronunciations, you are just
It's
lost.
crazy that you need only 2 months to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
pretty-
easy? English is one of the easiest languages.
Yeah, so we can tell people that they don't have to be scared.
I'll
Easy
tell you right
path.
now, it's pretty easy. Like just when you're talking for like a month or like 2 months, that's it. It just gets stuck in your head, and then that's it.
And I was curious to ask one thing, no, because you told me that you two guys had the same agent, no? So
Yeah.
I think for every country it works differently. For example, many of us, we have some agencies and not really some companies, we can call them, that help us going to USA. But for you guys, yeah, there's an agent. And is it popular, like in Serbia, doing this thing that we are doing, going abroad in America, but also like doing college or go to university in different states? Because where I come from, it's not really popular, and I would like to know how it works from there. Like, are you guys different than?
I'll tell you right now, like my side of story. So like I never heard about this before. I think I was ending my junior year of high school.
Okay.
And then the way I heard about this was like my father's childhood best friend. He lives in Boston, so he mentioned that to my father. So my dad was like, "Oh, you want to try this?" So I was like, "Okay, let's see." And then when you put everything on the paper, it looks pretty good, you know. Scholarship, you play football, you go to university and everything. But like what you said, like I don't like USA is USA. I think right now it's getting like a little bit popular, but not that much. But like the time when we came,
It was a big pop.
yeah, I think like before us too, I know Branko and 2 other guys that did it.
Okay.
So 3 people I know that did the same thing we did that year. But then since we came here, I'm not saying it's because of us, but I'm just saying like
Maybe the voice spread a little bit. People start to know.
especially
Yeah.
his dad was making highlights. Like I started following like our agent on Instagram, so I started seeing his posts and everything.
I'm sorry, it's not even about soccer. It's volleyball.
Yes, every sport.
He was doing every sport.
I mean, football.
Yeah, so we basically, I think at that time he was the best one for all sports. I think right now he just moved to just volleyball.
Just volleyball. Okay.
But he was doing the same thing as us. He was here as a student. He was
Okay,
He was
okay.
a student athlete as well.
He has experience already here. That's way easier for him
So
to
that's how he
explain to
started.
students
Yeah.
who gonna come here, because he knows how to explain it.
I mean, like, it's always easier when you have like a person that like fills the gap from the
Yeah.
two words. And for me as well, I knew only 2 guys that did this, and like it bugged my ears, and I started getting some informations and stuff, but it's not really popular. So I was curious to know if everywhere around Europe or it's kind of similar. No.
A totally different story than you.
Yeah, oh yeah, his story is totally different than mine. Yeah, I came here because I
Because you
decided like, okay, I'm gonna go here. But his story is like totally
Well,
different.
I didn't go to high school at all, so only first year because I was trying to go professional football and everything. And then my mom, so my senior year high school, right? I'm about to graduate and stuff. And then my mom asked me about that.
I'm sorry, it's not that he never went to high school. Like,
Only first year.
but like
And then at the beginning of school and then end of the school, you know, like because
He
it
was
was
just doing the
private
club
school.
test.
Yeah.
And I was
Okay.
doing everything online and stuff like that. I didn't go to
Okay, so
school.
you didn't attend in-person classes, but
But I was
doing
attending.
like club
yes.
test.
okay.
And then my mom asked my best friend. No, she first asked me if I wanna go, and I was like, hell no, because I'm trying to go professional.
Professional.
I wanna go professional. And then
what-
I said no, and then she realized, let's ask my best friend. She asked my best friend. He was like kind of yes and no, but more to yes. And then he asked me, and I was like no, but then I slowed down, you know, and think about it actually. And then agent came to my house, started talking with me, explaining to me, okay, you're gonna play here, professional in Serbia. You're gonna make this and this monthly, which is nothing, and everything. You know how it goes. And then I decided, let's try go here. And when I stopped playing soccer here because I'm about to graduate, do something different, right? I actually realized it's way better that I came here. Like I would do the same thing if I have to repeat it. I would come here.
So thankfully,
Thankfully,
you
because of
listened
him,
to the
yeah,
agent that
decided to
time. And which division were you playing when you were in Serbia?
He was one under professional.
It was
third league,
it was
semi-professional.
Division three.
Okay.
So Division one is like Red
Like-
Star, Partizan, everybody. So then you had Division two, and then we played Division three.
But first one is actually maybe top 15 like leagues in the world.
Like our Division one right now is good because of the Red Star, and they brought
Yeah.
that all up. So I mean,
This in second division is also very good professional. And third division is kind of less than that one, but you call it semi-professional, but it's more like professional than the fourth one.
Yeah, you train, you practice as a pro. It's just maybe the pay, the money that you
We
get
don't
is not
we don't
really.
have colleges back home, and we don't play for school. We
Okay.
have clubs.
Yeah.
So
You
you
just
go
play
to
for clubs.
school, and then you go to club and play for the club.
Yeah, they're two separate things, no?
yeah, it doesn't exist like here. Like that was the most let's say strange thing to me. Like when I was trying to get into my head, I'm gonna play for school, because it makes. I mean, okay, we're like that, but it makes totally no sense. I mean, it was the beginning like that for me, but then I realized that schools are bringing like a lot of money and everything in that, and then I realized that basically school is a club here. Here you don't have clubs.
I
Like,
mean,
like-
you do, but that's.
I mean, you do, but that's like
That's not
UPSL,
college.
USL leagues. Those
Yeah.
are like spring leagues, and so that was like to me like a strange thing.
But so, like, I will ask you first, and then I will go back to Vuk. But if you had to explain the main reason or the moment you had the switch in your mind to take this risk and leave your country, leave your comfort zone to come to USA, do you remember having like a moment where you were half and half, yes or no, and then you decided, okay, I'm just going? Like, what was the reason why?
Now, for me, like at the beginning, I was thinking when my dad told me that like he was like, oh, my friend told me about this. So I was like, oh yeah, dad, okay, whatever, because you know I was 17 or 16 at that moment. I was young. I had a girlfriend at that time and everything. So I was like, oh no way. And then you know, like when you're 17, like you're in love, you think you're gonna marry, blah blah blah, and everything. So I was like, okay, dad, and I just thought he's gonna forget about it. But then like days after days, my dad was mentioning it to me. So I was like, okay, like let me see what's happening. Let me put everything on the paper. It looks pretty good. But then I'm like,
Well, you're across the ocean.
like, yeah. Now I started thinking like, if I actually go, okay, it's gonna be good for me. But like, do I want to sacrifice my? At that moment, I was thinking 4 years, like not to see my family, friends. At that moment, I was thinking my girlfriend. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, we're not together no more. But you know, like when you were 17, you
Yeah,
think
it's-
like that. So I was thinking, and then I was like, listen, I'm the guy who likes to hang out a lot with everybody. Like I could hang out with everybody like all day. Then I was thinking, I'm like, if I stay here and continue to play football and just hang out the whole day, first of all, my dad's gonna kill me. Second of all, I know that if like I was thinking, I was like, I don't know if I can get a proper degree in Serbia. Okay, I can. I was actually a pretty good student, but really good. And then I just so my GPA in was like 3.7, the whole high school 3.8, which is
That's
I
it.
think
It's
fine,
very good.
Yeah. But then the moment when I signed, like I was like, okay, I'm gonna sign with Life University. The moment I signed, my GPA dropped to like I don't know 2.9, 3.0, because I knew that like I don't have to do no more exams or nothing because I found a university.
Yes, it just.
So I was like, at that moment when my GPA dropped, I was like, thank God I did this, because I know that like at that time in Serbia you start going out, partying,
Yes.
drinking, everything. So I saw myself doing that the whole summer and everything, and I was like, if I continue to like do this,
Thank God I moved here, so.
so I was like, I'm gonna move here. And then a lot of friends like back home asked me like, would you do the same thing if you have opportunity to change it now? I'm like, I would do the exact same thing, because the experience I got here, language, and the amount of people I met, like everything. What I always say is like, I left Serbia as a boy, and now when I graduate, I'm gonna come back as a man. That's what I think it happened. Like get much more mature. I mean, not just me, like me, Vuk, you, like everybody, whoever came, because you left your family, you left your country, you left your friends, you left your culture, you left everything to risk it.
For something better.
Yeah, to risk it for something better. You never know, because you know how many guys came here even before you came, that came here for like a couple of months and then just the pressure killed them and then they went back home. You spend the money on agent, you spend the money on ticket here, you spend money here, you pay some money to school, and then because you're not mentally strong, you decide to go back home. So you basically lost money, and you prove yourself that you're just.
But it's also maybe some of them want
Like
some
you,
experience.
yeah, but I just think that you proved like that to yourself that you're not as strong mentally. Because I think you gotta be strong mentally to be here, especially like first 3 to 4 months. I remember my beginning was, I would say for me like pretty hard, because I don't know, first time with my family, grandparents, little brother, basically everything.
Yeah, emotionally was not.
The emotion was horrible. It was horrible, but the good thing it was like my parents came here with me, so that was making the situation much more easier. But then, okay, it was better because they were here. But then I still remember he was there with me when my parents were leaving for Serbia. Oh, like I'll never forget that. Like that picture in my head, like my mom crying and everything. And the first time in my life I saw my dad, like he looked weak to me because I saw that he wants to show me that, like, let's say if he doesn't, let's say he doesn't care. Of course he cared, that he doesn't want to show me that he was about to cry or everything. So he was like, trying to be calm, but then mom was crying, and I saw him, like, I saw like the tears in his eyes, and that killed me. I remember that whole day I was in my room thinking like, why don't I go home tomorrow? And but then that's what I was saying. You gotta be mentally strong to stay here, and then you just mature yourself like that.
I think is what makes the difference from people who can make it and they who quit. No, so well, thank you for sharing this, because I know it's not easy, and also it brings a lot of memory back to your mind. But I know for you it was a little bit different because you were very focused on like going professional. I remember one day you told me about that. So like, it's just the agent that convinced you, or there was something in you also that wanted, a part of you that wanted to live and do something different, risk, or try to live an adventure, or like.
It's a good question though, because I've never thought about it before, but I know how to answer. I mean, there is no, this is the reason. There are a lot of reasons why this happened. So I'll start with, first of all, with football. I saw that it's really hard unless you sell yourself to some manager or someone, which I didn't want to do. And then it's very hard to make professional. And then I decide, go there. So that's first reason. Second and third, and I'll continue like that. So the reasons, money was included, but not money. It's like, I wanted to become myself. I wanted to make my own money. I wanted to make more than I was making home. I wanted to become myself, in one word. So I wanted to learn new language. I wanted to explore more. I wanted to come to America when I actually started, searching up a lot about it. And then there's a second reason. So, and I can say, I mean, it was difficult, of course, and not speaking English and stuff. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like,
But I think you said a lot, because just like the only two reasons that you gave me, they seem to be pretty big to make someone like risk everything and change.
I didn't depend on my parents anymore. Even if I was in Serbia, I wanted to move out and start my own life. So, because you have people who live with their parents until 30 years of age. Mm-hmm. But I'm not like that. I wanted to, start my own life, and then there's especially Serbian colleges. Like with those diplomas, nothing. Like there is one college, right? That you go for sports. Mm. And then you can become either a coach or a referee or stuff.
Teacher.
Yeah, like you don't have anything from that. I didn't see my future in Serbia when I finished the college. So I came here because of that as well. And I was like, okay, even if I want to go professional after school, okay, I stay in America for 3-4 years, get diploma, go back and play again. Because well, I'm gonna be 22 years of age. I'm still gonna be young. But when you look at it like this, I'm not young anymore. 22 is not old, but not young. You know, at that age, you're becoming professional. You're
Yes.
going pro. And me starting for, let's say, 4th division in Serbia. I can start from the beginning. No, I didn't know. And then I decided. So as he said, we graduated this June after 3 years. And then I decided to stay in America for OPT. That means optional training practical.
Yeah, thank you for explaining for who don't know.
Yeah, who doesn't know? So that means it depends on your major, as you know probably. So if you're doing business, you can stay 1 year. If you're doing something with computer, and there is some more, I don't know which ones, you can extend it for 36 months. So that's 3 years, right? And I decided to stay here and get some American experience. And then also, I left my country when I was 18. So that means I'm without parents when I'm 18. So let's say now we're coming into the jobs. Job, we're gonna see I'm an athlete. I'm without my parents since I was young. I speak 5 languages.
I gotta add another.
Which is the fifth one?
Listen. That was very funny. Like when we came, like so me and Vuk were like all the time just speaking in Serbian
Yeah.
because we didn't know any English. So one time,
And even now, it's weird between us to speak.
Yeah,
we
like-
speak in Serbian all the time.
yeah, but the thing is like, so he started talking to one girl. He was like second, third day that I came here. So she was like, "Oh, where are you guys from?" And when Vuk started telling her like from Serbia, all the things.
Lagging.
Yeah. I mean, it was hard, but like she understood, and she was like, "Oh, but like."
Cause she's so that we are not from America.
Yeah,
She doesn't have an accent.
Yeah, but and she's from US, and Vuk was like, no. She asked Vuk like, "What language are you guys speaking?" And he said Serbian, and she was like, "Oh, so now you speak Serbian and you know English?" And Vuk's like, "Oh no, I don't even know 5, 6, 7 languages." And then I started laughing because the thing is like Serbian, Bosnian, Croatian, Macedonian, Montenegrin, even some Slovenian. So those are all name of the languages. So like, if I want to, I can put in like I don't know in my CV for US that I speak all those languages, and I want to look like a
Like an alien.
yeah. And basically, all those 6 languages are.
Because we used to be in Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
You heard about
Yeah,
it. Then we
Yugoslavia,
separated
everything.
Serbia, Croatia, then we separated again.
Well, that's a nice hook with yours. I mean, we can
then
start with
she
that.
was like, but then like 5, 6 years, she was like, "Oh no way!"
Nice.
Oh yeah.
You gotta teach me.
But yeah, so sometimes you can use it.
But I before switching to the like outside of football topics, I have one question to fulfill, and is about your expectation on football coming from Europe, coming from Serbia, which like our culture in Europe is very strong, and you come to a country where it's like developing and is kind of new, playing a college football, and how was for you like the first impact football playing? Then
You wanna go first or not?
I can go first. I'll be like short. So for me, the thing is like when I was like, I'm gonna play for school football in USA. I was like,
And school.
it was like, so I'm playing for school, and people in USA are. That's what I was thinking. And people in USA are not playing football, so I was like, wow, I'm gonna be the best player there. So I came there, first practice, Manchester United fitness test. Okay, I did it, but I saw like we did a lot of running.
yeah,
So I was like, okay. And then we did a practice and everything started. So I saw that like the guys are good. But then I realized what the thing was like in Serbia. While I was in Serbia, I was thinking that my teammates are going to be 90% of Americans. But it's totally
totally
different.
different.
Like I think
There's no merit.
like this year on roster, we had like what 45, 50 players. We had maybe I can name maybe 5 Americans. Like everybody else is from the whole world. From Japan to Brazil, Argentina, the whole Europe, Italy, Serbia, Spain,
Netherlands.
Romania, Netherlands, England. So then I realized, like obviously, like guys like me who wants to play football and study, they come here, so it's not bad. But the only thing that changed my mind was, so I thought it's gonna be, the level's gonna be lower. No, that was pretty good. And also the thing is, American players and American coaches, they rely so much on the gym. They're like, just like, so they want you to go to gym a lot, and the players are pretty strong, I would say.
Yeah.
Like they're more, I would say maybe like more stronger. Like players are more stronger here than in Europe, I would say, because I mean, Coach Saki, let's say. For
Yes,
example,
yes.
like we had at the beginning of the preseason 5 times a week we had a gym with him, so like, you know.
Oh, those runnings.
And then runnings, gym, and then in the morning practice before that. Like
Man United
people
before
here are
that.
training so much, so that's the thing that changed my mind, because I didn't think it's gonna be like that, because I was exhausted at the beginning. I remember, especially like the weather, the humidity here in Atlanta.
100%.
You didn't expect that, huh?
No,
Didn't expect that.
I like at the beginning we were talking before the training started, like in our first year, in freshman year. We were like, oh, bro, like 7 a.m. training. Like, why? We had the whole day. We had practice at 7 a.m. Coach, if you're watching this, I'm glad that practice was at 7 a.m. because though it like, you know, like in the summer, like the humidity.
That's the only time of the day where you can do it without dying.
Yeah.
Like honestly.
But stuck at noon.
At all.
You are dying.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah.
But yeah, so like I expect a lower level. It's good, and then the thing that surprised me is like how strong the guys are.
You know what's actually, here? You can become a professional here in Life University. You have everything.
Yeah.
You
I
have
think
you
so.
have nice facilities. I don't even know which school has a facility like we do. So you have nutritionists, right? You can
Full
ask
ATT.
them. You can ask them to make a nutrition list for you. You have everything like capsules and everything that you can go and scan your body.
Yeah, the deficit
see your
body
fat,
mass.
But no one has used that. You have Staki, right? You can ask Staki to be your private coach and train you.
You have 4 assistant coaches.
Yeah.
You have
You
head
can.
coach.
You have access to the field whenever you want. You have access to the goals whenever you want. You have access to the gym whenever you want. It's just here if you want it or not.
And you have the whole athletic training team. You have Dr. Dubuque.
The
Chiro.
chiropractors.
Who has Chiro?
Sports Chiro.
And we are top 3 years top 3 schools in the world for Chiro.
So
Life University. So actually, if you want it, you can make it. But then other stuff comes. You have to perform at school. GPA has to stay high, right? So then so if you don't want to depend on your parents, you have to start working in the school. At the commons, you have to start paying for this, for school, for commons, for a meal plan, for this, for that. So it's not easy, but it's doable.
Yeah.
It's just what you decide in your life and what you want. So you can ask your parent, can you finance this for me, and I want to go professional? You know how it goes.
Yeah, and I think that brings us back to what Luca said in the beginning, that there's a huge difference, the mental difference now if you want to really put all you have into it and actually.
Just want to put yourself in, or you don't like.
You have to lock in.
Like even
If you-
like, I would say like I'm getting back on that what I was saying when it comes to the people who are leaving and everything. Like okay, you also have people that are here and they just go to school and then the rest of the day is free. Like I don't see myself like that because
But they Americans most of the time.
most of the time, yeah. But I'm saying like
They
there
go-
are also some
I'm not
people
saying who,
from
but they
Europe.
go play FIFA. They don't do anything, you know,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
can't.
but I
They
mean,
can't, for
They,
example. You know what I mean?
but yeah, they can. And then on one side, I'm like,
But I'm
Let's
not
go.
judging them. I'm not
Yeah.
saying anything. That's how they want to live the life.
yeah,
you have opportunity to do that. Like your parents can provide for you, do it for you. Like, I mean, congrats to your parents. I mean, I'm not saying that our parents cannot do that for us. Maybe they could, but they were struggling because they're helping us. So we decided to help them because we're gonna provide for ourselves. So that's what I think is what I was saying, that we are coming back as a men, not as a boys. Because when we left, parents were paying like everything. Like back home, wherever we were working, like the money was pretty bad. So like you couldn't even do nothing yourself. So like,
everything was easy. And then
Yeah.
also you guys, like, just to tell our audience that when you come to Life University, first of all, you have to live in the commons, not for
for
like
For when you
when we came
when you're a-
freshman
when
year,
you're a
it was
freshman,
like
you have
the
to
whole
make-
year you have to.
Ah,
Like
so
right
when-
now, I don't know, but
when you're a freshman, you have to stay in the commons, and then you can go live off campus. So that's when I believe for you guys also there was another switch, because you're not anymore living in the dorm, so you don't have the calf that has the food ready for you. You go live in your own house,
you have to
and
cook
maybe
for yourself.
it's the first time for you. No, the first
Never cooked
experience.
before. My mom- I've never
But
done
that's
laundry
true.
before. My mom was doing everything for me,
But that's
and
true.
I am thankful that I moved out from Comas because I became a man. You know, like I can do everything now, like everything. Whatever gets broken, I can fix it easily. Cause like you become an adult.
But
at
back
some point
home,
in
we would
time.
be like, "How Dad, can you fix this?"
Oh, dad is here, dad's gonna do, mom
Yeah.
is here, mom's gonna provide for me, she gonna pay this, she gonna pay. No. Now I pay them.
Yeah, I really think that's the huge difference that like guys that are doing this experience like us have compared to who maybe still in that moment, not of their life, but in that mental step where you just take everything for granted and you don't really like gain what you
Yeah.
have in life. So I was curious to mention that also for you two guys, because I know you live in a Serbian house. Like we have Casa Italia, you guys have Casa Serbia. And also, like, how was for you guys coming here and discover that maybe you, as you said, you expect to be maybe the only Serbian guy here, or you didn't really know you were about to meet other Serbian guys. How was for you discovering that there is a lot of Serbian guys actually living with you and in the school? And how was your relationship throughout these 3 years?
You know what? You know what's even crazier? So before I came to America, I was playing in Ofaka Belgrade, and then from there I moved to Vuk where he was playing.
I'll play there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if he was playing for youth and me for youth or for the first team, but I was playing for them for 2 months, I think, and I've never seen. But we were in the same community, same field,
Same facility.
same how do you say it?
The field, yeah.
Locker rooms,
Same
field,
locker rooms,
everything.
everything, and I haven't seen it.
But you guys are the same age, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that's crazy. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, that's how it is. But like what you were saying, like I remember like, so at that time, that was 3 years ago, like the Instagram pages of the teams in Serbia, like, okay, they existed for like Red Star and those things, but like the lower teams, like as he said, Ofka Belgrade, Sinjelic, all those teams, like okay, it existed, but it was pretty bad. So when I committed to Life University, our agent, he was like, "Oh, there's one more guy that signed before you." And I was like, "How did
Time
he-"
before me.
No, it wasn't him. It was Branko. And I was like,
Branko transferred though.
Yeah.
He was in Juko.
okay.
so I was like, "How do you know?" He's like, "Oh, I saw it on Instagram page." I said, "What Instagram?" So he sent me the link of Life Men's Soccer. So I see the Instagram, and like Instagram looks good. I see the picture of Branko, like saying Branko Konački committed from that school from Belgrade, Serbia. So I was like, whoa. So I reached out to Branko. So I knew that Branko was gonna be there, but I never knew about him. I mean, maybe like a couple of days before I came, I knew he's gonna be there, but I never met him. And then coach put me in the group chat of the team.
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, "Oh, welcome." And then I see one guy. He's like Serbia taking over, but he was written in Serbian.
I love this. And we love Pile.
And then it was written in Serbian, and then the other guy sent the same message. So I see it like when somebody sends the message on WhatsApp, it has like the little like
Yeah, their name,
Their name,
the
even if
profile
you don't
name.
have a
Yes, yeah.
contact. So I see Zakaria, and I'm like, it's him. So we have Latinic and we have Cyrillic. So
Cyrillic.
that's like what you
Yes.
guys don't know. Yeah, but it was written in Cyrillic, so I was like, okay, he might be from I don't know where. I was like, we'll see. And then when I came there, when we came, he graduated, so we never met. And then like after 4-5 months since we came, he came to school to see the basketball guys because there is also 2 basketball
Yeah,
Serbian guys.
that's what I was about to ask you
And there
because
was 1 wrestler Serbian guy. So but that, yeah, I don't know, like I was just so confused because I was like, okay, I'm gonna have Danko. Then I figured out about him, so I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be 3 of us. Then we were there. The wrestler guy was there, so we met him. So I was like, oh, it's okay, it's 4 of us. So he told us when we met him that there's 2 more basketball guys. So 2 more basketball guys came. So then the basketball guys told us there's assistant coach that is Serbian to basketball. So then it's 7 of us. Then that guy, the messenger group chat, he came. So we met him. So it's 8 of us. So I'm like, we just like, it goes up and up. And
Yeah.
up. So
That's only in school.
That-
Outside
that's
of
just
school, we
school.
don't
Then-
even start talking.
Yeah, then
He's
we
so
met
very
a lot
young.
of Serbians outside of school, so I didn't expect it at all. Because, okay, I know that Serbia has a big community in Chicago.
Mhm.
This is
Okay.
we call it second biggest Serbian city.
Chicago is
Okay.
actually second biggest Serbian
Because it's
city.
what 350, 100,000 people, Serbs over there.
Never heard of it, huh?
But it did, like,
Crazy.
there's a huge amount of Serbs in Chicago, so I thought, like, okay, all the Serbs go to Chicago and then that's it. But actually, like, not really.
Atlanta.
Yeah, we met a lot of Serbians here as well.
We used to say Atlanta, now we say Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Atlanta, yeah.
Atlanta.
Oh, that's incredible.
Just pick it up, bro.
I was curious to ask, like, how was your first season when you got here? Because of course, you two had some scholarships, so you had an expectation. Now, like you said, I'm probably be one of the best player over there. And actually, like, how did it go when you got here, guys?
So that's what I was thinking. So that was the beginning. So like if somebody watches it, he's like, no, I'm not the best player, far away from that. But that was just my opinion when I was young.
Of course.
But
I mean,
we came in our like my freshman season. I started good. I'm a striker, so like if somebody doesn't know, so I started good, scored some goals and everything. But then I had like all my, let's say, career, I had a problem with my hamstrings. So we started the season, I was a starter and everything. Then I got injured, of course hamstring. And then I needed some time to recover. Recovery wasn't, let's say, long enough because before I was supposed to go back on the field, I went back on the field. It happened again. And then by the time I was on the field, the guys that got in front of me because of my injury, they were doing well, so like I couldn't do nothing about it.
okay.
If you first year?
Yeah, and then the season ended. We didn't do good at the end. Like,
But we were expecting.
we were expecting a lot because team, like when you see us on the paper, team looked
They're very good.
really good. But then I just think like chemistry in the team was pretty good outside of the field. Like we were all like this.
Okay.
We were like all best friends. But then on the field,
Okay.
it wasn't that good. So like after first year, I mean I was just like, let's say I was sad because I couldn't give my 100%, and then we didn't do what we expected to do. Like we didn't go to nationals, so like that was,
For tournament, we were almost last.
like we finished in the conference. We were seven, and we
Out
didn't,
of how
so
many?
we didn't even out of
Out of 10,
10,
10,
or
10
or
teams.
11. I missed that.
Yeah.
I think that year was.
Or 11.
I think. I said I'm missing this. I think it just got out of me.
Yeah.
But I think it was 11 was the year. But I mean, still like number 7 is pretty bad because like after this year.
You were expecting to be third or fourth.
I don't know. We always had high expectations here now
Yeah,
to be in the top
especially
3. I mean.
Yeah, but then last 2 years were good. But it was just that first year. I think it was just the.
My first year was different though. At the beginning, so he was like, actually I was the last sign. last
okay.
time. I was like, I can't remember what month was it, but
I think it was
Was
like
it
end of
April?
April. End of April.
April,
beginning of
Okay.
April. It's pretty.
so I was the last time. I didn't want to come, and then I switched at the moment, you know. And then Pama said that I'm coming from Europe League. That was the funniest thing for me. And after that, my first season was that's the season that I actually played a lot.
Yeah.
At the beginning, I didn't because Callum was there, right? He was a senior. He already had some. It's totally hard for you when you're a freshman
Yeah.
to start playing here because this
No.
well, it's totally different than here than in Europe.
Yeah.
Because you have some of the time you have 3 games in a week, and then there are long balls. Like there is no
Intensity is so
yeah,
high.
like
There's always attack and defend, defend.
That's the reason why it's very hard to start from freshman because you're getting used to it.
That's
It's
why I was
totally
getting
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then at some point he saw that I have to play right because Callum was doing better as a left wing. But at the beginning I was playing left wing and I've never played left wing before. I mean I can play but I'm not the guy, I'm a left back by the way. And then he started putting me on left back and then that's actually the season that I played the most. And then after that I saw that, you know, like I'm not gonna try going anything deeper than this. Then I focus on school and something different, and then I, you know, like break down a little bit, and of course, I had surgery. I don't know if you know about ACL, but that was back in 2019.
Okay, before coming here,
Yeah,
so
before, when I was 16. Now I'm 22, almost this year. And yeah, the first season was the best for me, and I actually the first season was one that I actually wanted to play like fully. You
Yeah.
know, like I was giving myself fully. You know, like
I was about to say the thing that I hate is like, so I wanted to play all 3 seasons. After first season, he was like always like breaking down a little bit. But the thing that I hate is like the season when he wanted to play. So when I was a starter, he wasn't a starter. Like when I stopped playing, then he started playing.
But I was
Oh.
playing with Branko a lot. We had the chemistry. You know?
Okay.
He always started.
Branko was goalkeeper.
Yeah. He always started.
But like what I hate
But when
is
we
just
played, this guy never scored when I assisted. I was mad at him, you know.
oh, that's bad. Yeah.
No, listen,
The ball he puts in the air, the
sweet
cross.
spot.
I know. When I play with him, I know I have to go.
No, listen, he's crazy, but like the
Corners,
I-
I don't
I
even
will-
want to mention.
Yeah.
I will never like forget like the ball that he gave me once. I had to score that. Like,
Definitely.
and then
1-1.
I was just, I mean, it wasn't 1-1, but I mean, I had the full angle open. So I was about to shoot there. And then just for some reason, it was a freshman year. For some reason, I just decided to change. And then keeper saved it. Oh, he was mad as hell. He
And I
was
was
mad
playing
as
midfield,
hell.
but
Like,
I was
I didn't want to look him in the eyes. He was watching to me like this.
I was cursing.
I was cursing Serbian. But I was like,
He's what it is.
yeah, I couldn't like, but I had to score. Yeah.
I remember last like friendly game that we played with the second team last year, and we were all 3 playing, and he made a cross for you. It was
An aggressive.
something. Yes, on the guy with the against the team with the purple T-shirt. I
think I
remember.
remember.
And you put like a chocolate for him,
Always.
and he missed it. And I started saying, bro, all the
Really?
yeah, man, I remember.
I don't remember. Because you know what's the thing when you mentioned the last game for me, like the thing that like for me is like, I mean, the last goal that I scored.
I wanted to get to that point. I wanted to get.
Because I was about to say that was my last game, but then I realized we had one more.
But second team.
Yeah.
Second team.
But yes, this was like
No,
last time we played together. We played together, all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I had to score it as well. But I mean,
You're talking about turn, right?
yeah. No, I mean, but we'll get to. But no, I didn't hear that you said second team.
But so if you guys have to pick one season that you enjoyed the most here, you played 3 seasons, both of you,
No, I played.
I played 3.
2, 3,
I
and
played. I was on roster for 3, but I actually
Okay.
played 1.5.
1. Okay.
But
And so for you, that one was
I
the.
played for second team on my
And like, how was it? Like your
For me,
best
my,
one?
my second season was the best.
Yes, the one you had more
Because
fun.
I can't say I was chilling, but I knew what I wanted.
Okay.
And then I played soccer not because I have to get this, because I enjoyed it,
Yes.
mostly. And then, as you said, I was giving chocolate every single game because I wanted it. You don't feel any pressure, and he is not putting you on a position that you don't play, and then you can give full yourself,
Mhm.
And then over there, us three were commanding over there, we knew what we're gonna do, we knew what attack we're gonna do, we knew where we're pressing, we knew where we're defending. We were captains basically, and then that's what pushed you forward. So I would say my second season was the best for me.
Yeah.
personally. Even if I was playing more on my first season for
Yeah.
first team,
Okay.
but second season I would say. Third I didn't even play, maybe 5 games, and then I had a concussion. You remember?
Mm.
When the guy hit me in the nose.
Yeah.
Here, actually.
And also that's
That's my last game, I think. That's my last
Yeah,
game.
that's his last
Yeah.
game ever. That's crazy.
it's crazy. Yeah.
I got subbed off after what, 15 minutes?
No, not maybe 15
And
minutes.
Serbs came to watch me, because it was my last game, and then I was there, bro. Nah.
Nah, but for me, I would say, it got to be this year.
Yeah, that season.
Because I played this. I played. For me, the crazy thing is.
Yeah, you can tell the story, bro, because I think this is one of the best highlights that I have in my mind, and I can't imagine for you if you.
It was crazy. So basically after my freshman year, where I was let's say okay. Next year, my second year, Thomas Rodella came.
Thomas Rodella, for those
Thomas
who
Rodella.
don't know, you will see here
don't know,
sooner.
He's probably gonna be here, but I'll tell you right now, Thomas Rodella won every single award that can be won for a player. So he won a freshman of the year, player of the year, goal scorer of the year, everything. And me, I play it as a striker, so obviously I'm not gonna play it because he's there in front of me, and I cannot complain because he's doing his thing. I'm just there if somebody needs me. I was fine with it because
That's your second season?
the second season, because I knew that at that moment in my freshman year I was thinking, oh, maybe I can go pro, blah, blah. After my freshman year I was like, I'm just here because I'm getting a scholarship. I want to finish my school and everything, but I had to play. I had to perform for the scholarship I'm getting.
But that's how we looked at it. But if you want to go professional, you can.
Yeah,
As I
yeah.
mentioned.
If you want to go professional, you gotta do things like Thomas Rodella.
Yeah, or Andre, right?
Yeah.
Or
Thomas Rodella, he got injured, unfortunately, ACL. So next season is starting. We start practicing everything, and there's that guy at the training field. That you see that he's different than the other guys. I'm saying playing wise. Andrea Post, guess what? Andrea Post won every single award. Best player of the year, freshman of the year, newcomer of the year. He scored the most goals in the conference. He won everything. Again, he's a striker. I'm a striker. I'm not gonna say anything. So the whole my last season, this senior season, I wasn't even bench. I wasn't mad about it because I was just doing my thing, hanging out with the guys, practicing, playing football because I love it. And then
you were mad at me because of practice.
now for me it was he stopped practicing, and every morning I have alarm at 6 a.m. and then he's sleeping next to me, and then I'm leaving to my house and he's sleeping outside. It's cold, it's raining, whatever, he's sleeping and going to practice. But it ended up good. So Andre was there. Thomas unfortunately got injured again. But then so Andre was there and Thomas got injured again. Finn got injured again. There's one more player.
Striker, and
One more striker.
Andrei broke his.
And then Andre got injured.
So we lost 3 of our best strikers in a month
Yeah.
during the final part of the season.
Yeah. So the quarterfinals of the
Regular season.
no quarterfinals. Quarterfinals. Yeah. I wasn't even in the bench before quarterfinals of the conference championship.
Yeah, not even in the roster for the second team, you mean? Or not for the first team?
No. For the first team, I wasn't there.
No.
No, first 18.
Yeah.
For the first 18, I wasn't there. So 2 days before quarterfinals, coach sent a text message in the group chat. He mentioned me. He was like, "Come to my office when you can." So I was like, "Okay, whatever." I didn't have in my mind that he's gonna ask me what he asked me. So I came there. He was like, "Oh, okay, blah blah blah." And then he was like, "Let me tell you something. Like, you can choose like yourself what you're gonna do, but I want you to play." And I was like,
After the whole season that
after
you
the
were
whole
not.
season, so the point is, like, I was thinking about redshirting the last season because I didn't play, so I can go do my master's.
Yeah. So just to explain this, I interrupt you, but like red shirt is like they call it like that in the USA when you don't play a single minute in the
Yeah,
in
So
the
it's like
during
either 5 games
either
or
5 games
500 minutes.
No. It's either 5 games or when the conference
The
tournament
tournament.
starts, just 1 second and
Yeah,
you
just-
hold.
So if you play even only 1 minute in your in the conference tournament, they count it as a full season played. So we have 4 years of eligibility here, and if you play even 1 minute in the conference tournament, it counts as one full season. And it was on his last season, so the fourth one, and he didn't play it till that moment.
Yeah.
So coach asked him.
So coach asked me like if I want to play, but he was like, I would totally understand if you say no because I know about the red shirt. I was like, he told me that he wants to play. Who's playing up top? Manny, I think.
Manny Burigotto.
Burigotto. Yeah. Burigotto was playing up top, so he was like, I want you to be on the bench if I
And
need you.
Chima was there.
Yeah, but he was like, I told him like, okay, coach, I want to do this for the team because I love the guys. So I was like, put me on the bench, and then like if you need me, if it's like let's say 0-0, we're losing 1-0, it's 1-1, we need a goal or something, I can go in. But like if you're winning 2-3, 4-0, 5-0, like there's no point of putting me in.
Yeah, sure. Because you wanted to save 1 year of eligibility to do a master's,
Yeah.
so get another
We
scholarship.
could have actually 2 years because we graduated in 3 years. But those 2 years you can use for master because there is no, I mean
There's no.
but they met masters for a year and a half, you know,
Yeah.
or maybe 2 years.
So I couldn't have like
One last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
Last
be
season
able-
in Life University.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to do master somewhere else with a full scholarship. I mean, it's full scholarship. Like, you know, if master is a year and a half, I would have scholarship for that year. Then the next 6
Then you
months,
had to
I
pay
would
for
have
6
to
months.
pay. So I was like, yeah, I said it to coach like, if he wants to play me, I was like, just play me, like if you need. So he was like, yeah, of course. So quarterfinals, we won like I don't know 4.
No, with
No,
the
quarterfinals were 4-0. Dalton was
Blue
2-0.
Mountain.
Blue Mountain 3-0.
3-0, yeah. Okay, so we won the quarterfinals 3-0. Coach came up to me, he hit me out, he's like, you still have your eligibility? I was like, yes, sir. So, semifinals,
Final.
Dalton. At that moment, Dalton was national champions. They were national champions. So we played Dalton. We won
2.
2-0.
Yeah,
We won 2-0, yeah. Everybody so happy. Coach came up to me, damn me up. You have your eligibility. Everybody smiling. I was like, yeah. So then final comes Willie and Carey. They were at that moment number 7 in the country, I think.
Yeah.
So it's a final and the game started 1-0 for Willie and Carey.
Yeah, they were winning. We were losing.
Yeah, 1-0 Willie and Carey.
Was it header?
No.
No. They made a good combination,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the number 10, the small guy.
Scored, yeah. Then we equalized 1-1, and then man scored that goal. Oh my god!
A
Last
banger.
second of the first half, 2-1. So I was like halftime. I was like, we're winning, we're good. I was like, I might even say my eligibility. So like the second half started, and it was like a little bit like I don't know, shabby, and like I think it was minutes like 65, let's say. Burigotto, the striker, he had the
Hamstring.
issue with the hamstring. So coach put in Chima because Chima already played for senior
Yes.
year and then he already graduating, so he doesn't need nothing. So coach plays Chima. So at that moment when he put in Chima, I was like, that's it. No, I was sure that I'm not gonna go in. Then Chima might be, I don't know, pressure. It wasn't his day. Like it wasn't good. And then like it was maybe like 5 minutes that he got in, and coach is like, Luka, warm up. Guys, I got so confused. Because I was sitting on the bench with a hoodie and a penny and everything. Like, I didn't expect to play. So I was like, okay. So I went warming up. He didn't give me like even 30 seconds. 30 seconds, he was like, Luka, come on. So I
A
was
classic. A classic.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. So I actually got excited because it's going to be my first game of the season.
First game with the first team on a final,
Yeah.
winning 2-1, like a tough
Yeah,
game.
when the game was so tough. So I came in, and the first thing, everybody was like, like cheering me up because it's my first game, and the first thing that I realized, Serbian Korean carry Bosnian. So he starts talks like
Trash talking to you.
trash talk. He started talking trash talking in my ear because Bosnian and Serbian language is basically the same. So I'm like, okay, we'll see. Well, now I'm trash talking back to him.
I didn't know that. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
No.
He's the tall guy,
Yeah. I remember him.
Yeah, I was up there. At that moment, I just thought my job is just to defend because we're winning 2-1. And then something happened. I don't remember what. I just remember the counter attack. I was running. Manning was on the right side. To Manning. So I was getting in the 18-yard box, and Manning would he just gave me the ball, and then
You were in
at
the
that moment,
perfect
I was
spot.
just like this is not happening. Like ball is coming perfectly to my right foot. I'm right-footed. Have the two players in the goal in front of me. And I was like, I have the score. So I put in inside that goalkeeper the wrong way. That's probably my favorite goal ever. I scored the goal, but the adrenaline and how tired I was after just 10 minutes and everything. Like, I wasn't thinking about anything. Like, everybody was there on the right side. And instead of running there, celebrating, that's it, we won final, there's 10 more minutes, we're winning 3-1. I just don't know why I just started running that way. Because I wasn't thinking, I was too tired. My head was just right now while talking about it, I just get excited. And then everybody was there around me. I'm like,
No, man.
yeah, probably my best moment since I came here, football wise. So I scored 3-1. I never remember coach's face. He looked at me. He was like, he was worth it.
That's crazy.
I did after 2 minutes because I didn't play the whole season for 2 minutes, guys. I was dead. So I was playing 17, 18 minutes. I was like, coach. So he subbed me off. I was like, thank you. I did my part. Now you guys just have to hang for 10 minutes, and then we won. We won our second ring that season. So I think that that game is my favorite game ever.
Man, one detail that I will always remember. I remember the number on your T-shirt, on your jersey, because we have to tell he had Thomas Rodella number on it. That's number 13.
I was wearing Thomas. That was number 13, and then before the game, that Thomas was texting me. I'm not sure, I might be lying, but I know that after the game, I took a picture with the jersey and I sent it to him. I was like, Fad, this is for you. And he was like, thank you, bro, and everything. So that was a really nice game.
No, for me,
the memory is just I'll never forget it.
We were watching from home.
Yeah. Bro. You had the game in the TV.
We were manifesting it. Pass it to Luka, pass it. Because we wanted so bad to score a goal. So it was 6 of us, 5 of us. I don't even know. Bro, when he scored the goal, final tournament conference, last minute. I mean, not last.
Yeah,
minute.
First game ever.
First game.
Even the commentator mentioned. Yeah. When I was getting in, I remember the commentator was like, "Oh, this is his first game this season."
Bro, we started yelling. I think guys under the balance were knocking, on the roof. And they were like, "Calm down, bro."
Yeah, I can't imagine how wild.
Man, when the game finished, when the celebrating finished and everything, when I took my phone.
Your phone was on fire,
My phone, the amount of messages I had, that was crazy. I felt like
maybe only for me, 35.
Yeah. And then at that moment, I was like, what happened? happens to guys when they score in the Champions League.
Yeah, can you imagine? Yeah.
Like I scored in the our
World Cup.
like it's our championship in the NAIA, and then I got that many messages. Like I was like, and I'm feeling this good for this, and then sometimes I'm just like, I feel bad that I never like actually like tried, like I mean that I never experienced that like playing for like 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people. But I mean, my last goal in my career, because that's it. Like I'm done with the soccer. I'm with football. So and that's and as a striker, like that's my last goal ever. So I'm gonna remember it like for all my life.
No,
for
man. I'm telling you, every time I think about it, it's like it gives me goosebumps.
It gives me goosebumps and itches every time when I talk about it. It's just like I don't know. You see, like
Yeah.
thinking about
You
it.
excited?
Yeah, I get excited. Like,
I'm with you, bro.
yeah, and what was the crazy thing? Like,
We were talking about the goal for next 30 days.
Yeah, no, for sure.
but like crazy thing is also to add up in that story. So obviously we won the regular season, we won the conference tournament, so we went to the nationals. But I bought my ticket like in September, because I was like, I'm not gonna play for this team. This team is super good. They don't need me. But then all of this happened, so apparently I'm on the team. And then I figured my flight ticket is on the day when we're going to Alabama. So I was like, oh, now I gotta change my ticket. Pay, I don't even know how much I paid, but I didn't care. Like,
You were too excited. You want to be with the team.
I was like, I'm with the guys. Now I want to win all, because the beginning of the season, I'm like, if we win,
Yeah, good.
if not, fine. But then I felt the
Adrenaline,
adrenaline. So I was like, now I want to win everything. So
Imagine 3 rings.
Yeah.
if we want, and I generally think right now, I'll tell you right now, I think if we won that game in the penalties, I think that we would for sure be the national champions. And I'll never I will never forget this season just because of that, because I think we could have conquered everything, won 3 rings. I don't know when was the last time somebody did it. So
I don't know if any coach said any team never did it.
Nobody ever mentioned it, so I don't know if it ever happened. But I think this year we could have done it. But I mean, everything happens for a reason. That's what I believe. So I think.
Yeah, maybe we were not ready now to
but
mature
I'm
enough
saying, maybe
to do
this
that.
year you guys can do it.
This year may be even better than last time.
Well, I always think that.
Now listen, this year,
This year.
this year team is looking.
I'm coming back.
Really good.
You know what?
Coach, let's sign that contract.
But yeah.
Man, I think to conclude the topic football, this is the perfect story, man. Because every time we talk about last season, people mention that goal and mention the whole ending part of the season was something magical for me as well, and
same.
I have only good memories about it. So now we look forward to the next one, and of course, guys, with
Be there to support, bro.
with a new generation. But
And I'll never forget that. I still remember you were next to me while we were on the half line with the PKs. It was me and you standing there hugging each other. And then I was sure we were gonna win. But then when we lost, I was thinking, I was like everything was against us. They scored 2 lucky goals, own goal, and
yeah,
set
always
piece.
the two of them on set pieces.
Yeah.
And
It was crazy raining. It was good for them because they scored those 2, not even goals, but let's say goals, and then they were just defending. I don't know. We went on PKs, refs, everything. So everything was against us. So I'm like, we couldn't do nothing more.
yeah, no.
We tried everything, and that's it.
I know when it goes to PKs, it's always you flip a coin and that's it.
You know what's the thing? I was supposed to be the next one who shoots.
Well, I was first year. I was before you, man. I'm sure because Alvaro was the 5th one, and I was the 6th. I was the 6th, and I think after it was you. I was already thinking, okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna shoot as hard as I can in the middle, man.
I think everybody in Life University knows where I'm gonna shoot my PK.
Yeah, I know yours. I know yours.
Yeah, but then I was there. I was just looking at that side of the goal, and wasn't
Focusing on
I just turned off my head, and I was just waiting on my turn, but then it
that's
happened to
life.
happen, and I will never say nothing bad about. I don't even want to mention who Mr. Piqué because I love that guy. He's a great player.
No, I think.
And this season wouldn't be not even close like this if it wasn't for him. So like even if I heard ever like that somebody is talking like bad about him, about trash about his Piqué, I would stand for him because
If someone could have done it,
the stuff that he was doing for us on the field, okay, he made a mistake and that's it, we move on. But then some guys were like, oh, what Piqué was that? I'm like, he can do whatever. Like this season is probably his best season in life, so nobody can tell him nothing. So I'm just like, that's a game. We did our best, and that's it.
No, I mean, it's always easy to judge people who miss
yeah,
penalties, but people who take penalties, they take the responsibility.
That's
And
why I was always.
I'm really bad at penalties and I shoot penalties.
I was always
I shoot
defending
free
him.
kicks.
You know, that was the thing. I never missed a PK in my life. I mean, okay, I'm not counting practices, but like in
that's in a game.
in like my whole career, I
But
never missed a PK.
I mean, you were like a surgeon, bro. Like, I remember.
No, but I mean, it is what it is.
Well, man,
But I don't regret anything.
that's. I mean, we can do anything about it, but going on. And before closing, I have one last thing to ask both of you, but that might interest a lot of people that look at the post-graduation path that people can start. So you guys said that you're about to graduate, and so like you said that you want to stay in the USA and you want to do your OPT. You said that you might want to go back to Serbia, and or you want to start a master. I remember you told me that.
Yeah. So actually, I will do my masters, but not here. I'll do it in Europe because I think that I've been here for 3 years, so I experienced life here. Got a diploma from here. Met a lot of people, learned the language. So now I'm thinking, why don't I do that somewhere else? That's how do. Okay, I'm from Europe, but let's say how do life, because I'm gonna go to Spain, so I want to see like how the life in Spain is, learn Spanish, get a master from Spain. Then I think like with my CV, like I have diploma from USA, and then I have masters from Spain. So I'm like, it looks pretty good, especially because my plan. I mean, that's my plan for now. Like you never know what's gonna happen, but my plan for now is like when I finish with like everything to go back home to Serbia and live in Serbia, because right now I don't see myself nowhere else in the world than in Serbia. So yeah, I just think that for Serbia it looks good when you put everything on paper what I did, especially like living here, living there, studying here, and then now studying in Spain. So I just think like for like let's say for future it looks good, but like you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
So for you, it's gonna be like in another foreign country, another journey starting.
Another journey, like starting in.
And
For me, it's different though. I was planning on doing masters here as well, because I have a special major, which is IT, and then I have a special part of IT which I wanna start doing with. It's called cybersecurity, and then I was looking for masters for that field, but that field is very rare with the masters, and they usually don't have either they have a soccer team but don't have the major, or they have a major but not soccer team, or it's mixed. And then because of that I decided to start OPT, which gives you a work permit here after college, right? So it depends on the major, I said, how many years you can get. And then I'm thinking about getting some American experience, seeing how adult life actually works here, how the jobs and everything like that. And then after that, I can decide. Either I'm gonna go Europe, somewhere in the Europe, like France, Spain, as he mentioned, or Germany, you never know, or go Serbia, and then getting from Serbia working for a European company. That's it. But you have American diploma, you have American experience, which is a big part, in your CV. That's my plan so far. You never know, as he said, what's gonna happen, because I had so many different plans before I actually came up to this plan.
I can imagine, man.
Saying I'm gonna do master for a year and a half, and then no master. Out of sudden, no master. Like everything comes by the time. So.
I mean, it's always. This is the question that people always ask you when you're about to end your journey, your academic journey. So, thank you for sharing your plans with us. And before saying goodbye to our friends, like, can you say, like, thank you, Casa Italia. See you next time in Serbian.
Are you gonna go 3, 2, 1?
Right. I should like, or you can say one and you can say another one, or say bye to someone that is looking to watching you today.
Yeah. Reci ovo što on počeo.
Ja ću kazmo. Hvala kući Italije, Casa Italia, i pozdrav za sve Srbe. Da ne krenem sada nabrajam, ali znate ko ste, tako da gledajte ovo i vidimo se u sljedećoj epizodi.
Ništa, Vuki se rekao da si ugostio, bilo je super, raspričali smo se, čuli ste kako je ovde i to je to. Hvala Casa Italia.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah,
That was
welcome.
great, yeah? Grazie. Hvala.
Hvala, brate.
Bene. Guys, subscribe to the channel, remember, leave a like, and see you next time.
Serbia.
Yeah, it was good.
And, man.
Yeah, it was good.
No, bro, I like
we
this.
didn't curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
What?